They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear. The fire's in their eyes and their words are really clear. So beat it, just beat it. You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a macho man. You wanna be tough, better do what you can. So beat it, but you wanna be fair.
Oh, I'll watch the rest of this developer update.
Necessary resources to operate the event safely. The emergent Megalodon encounters are the first encounter to use this new system, and we'll be bringing all of our other encounters and events into this management system over time. Before I move on from performance, I wanted to jump back to the topic of frame rate locking I hit last video. We've already seen lots of players see the benefit of locking their frame rate at one of our optimized levels since the update. And we also heard the pushback loud and clear on us considering removing our uncapped option. As a compromise, we've made the info text much clearer when navigating this option in the video settings, to help guide players on how to optimize performance. And right now, we'll not be taking plans forward to remove the uncapped option. Onto game security. Work to crack down on pack file usage is going well, and we're already starting to monitor where modified packs are being used to help us hone our detections, as we then work on securing our game files as part of a future update. The team have also been working with Epic to improve Easy Anti-Cheat's detection of some of our more prolific cheat engines, which has already begun to disrupt these cheats and their users. Then finally, this week's update delivers another wave of detections for ban evasion. And while we're not finished yet, the layering effect of all of these detections is really starting to crack down on players circumventing game bans. And then to finish off with gameplay fixes. All crews dealing damage to ancient megalodons will now all receive kill credit for their contribution, rather than it being on the last hit. Dropping items into shallow pools or within siren shrines should
This
no
is
longer
kinda
cause
cool.
them to float upwards. Grappling to ship's ladders should no longer teleport.
But does that mean that if somebody's fighting a megalodon, you can just run up and like shoot it and then run off, and you'll still get credit? Kill credit is nice. Yeah, the last hit thing, you could either like love it or hate it. Like it would really suck that you're fighting a megalodon for 10 minutes and then he gets shot last minute by someone trying to steal it, and like you don't get any credit. Like I'd just be done after that. What else? Play. How do I play? Oh, wrong
Players to the void. And then we've toned down the ability for ancient megalodons to flip ships so aggressively. It can still
Know
happen,
how many barrel
but now
rolls I've
much
done?
less frequently. These are
with
just
these
some of the
megalodons.
fixes landing in March's update. Another change arriving later this week, which may appear confusing, is for traps, where we've lifted the restrictions on these being able to be placed in and around the outpost taverns. At launch, we placed restrictions around the placement of traps at the outposts, which now, on review, feels against our usual tools not rules approach to gameplay mechanics, and in turn have now been removed. Players loading
I
into
never
a
see
session
traps on
won't be
islands.
harmed during
People
their
hardly use
wake-up
traps
animation
at all, it
already,
feels like.
so the room for griefing here is pretty small, but lifting these restrictions allows traps to be used in all those creative ways we see players use when lying in wait to ambush those returning treasure at the outpost. And finally, I want to finish by sharing some changes we're going to be making to our enforcement policy. Over the last few months, we've been taking some time to review our strategy towards enforcement for players who break our pirate code. We've matured a lot as a live service since our policy was first
Cracking down
designed.
a little bit on
And on
hooligans.
reflection, we feel we can create a more fair and transparent approach to enforcement that gives players some breathing room when mistakes are made, but most crucially, gives them the chance to be able to learn from those mistakes. Our old policy was a flat 3 strikes and you're out rule, and without providing players clear notice of how many strikes they had on their account, could lead to players receiving a lifetime ban for 3 potentially minor offences spread over many years. Without the transparency about the enforcement status of a player's account,
Who are these people getting
we've
3
often seen this
strikes and
generate
banned
frustration
without
as players
realizing they
feel
have
like
3
our
strikes?
support team has overreacted to a minor offence
Like
with
it
a
has to
ban,
be pretty
when this
bad
was
for
actually
that.
the final strike in a sequence. On reflection, we know we can do better here. So the team have been working to create a more fair and transparent policy that builds on the Xbox point system being used for enforcement across the Xbox platform. Our new policy will use a point system, twinned with a much clearer communication when offences are logged, and then the ability to self-serve the status of your account at any time from the Sea of Thieves website. Players will start their journey with 0 points, and can accrue a total of 12 before
they
receiving
said,
a lifetime ban on
They
their
had a
account.
3
As
strikes rule
players receive
before,
points for
but now they're
minor
going to be more
offences, they will
transparent
hit
about when you
thresholds
get
that issue
strikes,
temporary suspensions
so that you know
before
when you have
continuing
like
up to a
1, 2 or
permanent
3
ban
strikes
if their
before you
actions
get
continue.
banned.
These offences could either be from players' actions in-game or our support site, meaning players could receive a permanent ban for repeat abusive behaviour to our staff on the Sea of Thieves support site. This policy will now cover both areas. Points will also decay
Sounds
over
more
time,
like they're kind of
allowing
changing the
players
system
to learn
than
from their
really
mistakes
cracking down on
and
it.
return to 0 if they don't cause further offences. Underpinning this system is clear messaging when players have received enforcement when loading into the game, and the ability at any stage to check their account status on the website, showing the current enforcement points and any temporary suspensions and their time remaining. The system is going to be rolling out in the next few months, and we'll share more on the specifics on the policy at that stage. With this policy refreshing, we're also going to use this to draw a line in the sand. We're going to be reviewing players with long-standing sanctions under the old enforcement policy and assessing opportunities to provide second chances to
They
players
said they're gonna be
who we
cracking
feel
down
on
more on that
reflection have been sanctioned
update,
unfair.
like their
I'm not going to share
anti-cheat
more on the
software.
specifics of this right now,
like
and there's
they
no
said they were
actions
gonna
needed
do
from
that
players,
before.
so don't start raising support tickets. But I'll commit to providing an update on this in a future video. Alongside this review, we're also going to address players who currently find themselves in limbo, with access to the game but not to our support site. Access to the support site will be returned. But as I said, be warned that offences can be accrued from unacceptable conduct on our site. I know this is quite a significant change to how we approach enforcement, but I feel confident that our new approach should provide a much more fair and transparent policy that allows players to learn and grow from their mistakes and lead to a better experience for all our players. Right, let's call it there. Catch you all next time.
Ahoy, Goonie. And it sounds like good things. I say, but a lot of good updates on the horizon.
Hey everyone! With Season 15 in full swing, let's get into a few updates. In this video, I'm going to cover our recent challenges with some sneaky exploits, dig into March's update arriving later this week with updates on performance, security and gameplay fixes, and then changes we're going to be making to our enforcement policy. It's all killer, no filler. Let's get into it. Let's kick off with an update on the various reputation and currency issues that have occurred since the launch of the
cracking
season.
down and banning or taking away people's commendations who use exploits
progressing through the
to
Hunter's
level up.
Call much faster than intended. And after investigation, it was discovered that crews could duplicate treasured fish as part of the new voyages. While this exploit was resolved quickly as part of our initial hotfix, some players have been really taking advantage, and we felt this warranted this ill-gained progress being removed. On the other end of the scale,
It was a developer
at launch,
update,
we
Goonie.
saw genuine
Nothing
play
major,
progress players much
but they're also
slower than
talking about the
intended through the
upcoming
higher
stuff.
levels of the Hunter's Call. While the progression curves were corrected as part of our initial hotfix, we were unable to correctly boost players to their intended reputation levels during the hotfix window. As part of this week's update, we'll be correcting reputation for both issues. Any progress players have gained by using the duplication exploit will be removed, and players who made progress prior to the hotfix will now find they are boosted to their intended levels based on how much they earned in that window. Moving from Season 15 to our recent anniversary celebrations, a small number of nefarious pirates found a way to gain additional ancient coins from the community goal event. This is why we can't have nice things. In a shocking turn of events, these additional ancient coins have now been removed from those pirates' accounts. Stepping back from the specific issues here, I talked more broadly about our approach to exploits in a previous video, but to
It
reiterate,
seems like they're going to monitor
players who
progress
abuse
a little
exploits
more,
to gain an
so that
advantage
when people use
should expect
exploits,
to be
they
penalised,
can
and that
remove
can
it.
range from progress or currency being removed through to suspended playtime, depending on the severity of the impact. I know when these type of issues occur, we see pitchforks in the street, with calls for stricter punishments, with things like commendation progress and cosmetics
even
earned
sure
to
what
be rolled
exploits
back.
they're really
Being
referring
completely
to.
transparent,
Yeah, I never
the
use them.
effort on our team to do this type of enforcement at scale is often significant. And honestly, we need to balance how much time we spend slapping folks on the wrist versus actually working on moving the game forwards. While these deeper levels of punishment, like the removal of commendations or cosmetics, aren't our focus right now, we may shift our stance here if we see players continue to exploit these mechanics and encourage their use amongst our wider community. Next up, let's talk about what's coming in our mid-season update. This introduces the Hunting Spear, a new throwable that, while clearly can be thrown at targets, can also be fired out of cannons to lodge into rival ships, requiring extra work to repair. The world has also got a little richer, with some new ambient wildlife on islands, caves, shorelines and on the waves. While a lighter update on the feature side, we've also got a boatload of performance improvements, security updates and bug fixes arriving this month. Let's start with performance,
I'm a little
with our
confused
third
about,
wave of performance bashing.
Oh, thanks, Master Chief.
All of our
Like
ships
it?
have been rebuilt under the hood, into smaller sections,
There's
and are now
actually-
loaded in stages on the server. This will address hitches on the server that
a
are felt
birthday
by
gift
all
for my
crews
wife
when
while we
ships
were
are
dating?
created. The good news is that following our February update, a large amount of player reports we've
it.
investigated where hitches occurred were due to ships arriving on the server, so we're hopeful this provides a meaningful improvement there. We've got further improvements for how trinkets are loaded when approaching ships, optimizations for how
Master Chief.
floating treasure is handled, and a range of other smaller optimizations. The team have also been looking ahead to how we better maintain server performance over time. And this update introduces a new system that manages the activation of events, ensuring that the server has the necessary resources to operate the event safely. The emergent Megalodon encounters are the first encounter to use this new system, and we'll be bringing all of our other encounters and events into this management system over time. Before I move on from performance, I wanted to jump back to the topic of frame rate locking I hit last video. We've already seen lots of players see the benefit of locking their frame rate at one of our optimized levels since the update, and we also heard the pushback loud and clear on us considering removing our uncapped option. As a compromise, we've made the info text much clearer when navigating this option in the video settings, to help guide players on how to optimize performance, and right now we'll not be taking plans forward to remove the uncapped option. On to game security. Work to crack down on pack file usage is going well, and we're already starting to monitor where modified packs are being used to help us hone our detections, as we then work on securing our game files as part of a future update. The team have also been working with Epic to improve easy anti-cheats detection of some of our more prolific cheat engines, which has already begun to disrupt these cheats and their users. Then finally, this week's update delivers another wave of detections for ban evasion. And while we're not finished yet, the layering effect of all of these detections is really starting to crack down on players circumventing game bans. And then to finish off with gameplay fixes. All crews dealing damage to ancient megalodons will now all receive kill credit for their contribution, rather than it being on the last hit. Dropping items into shallow pools or within siren shrines should no longer cause them to float upwards. Grappling to ship's ladders should no longer teleport players to the void. And then we've toned down the ability for ancient megalodons to flip ships so aggressively. It can still happen, but now much less frequently. These are just some of the fixes landing in March's update. Another change arriving later this week, which may appear confusing, is for traps, where we've lifted the restrictions on these being able to be placed in and around the outpost taverns. At launch, we placed restrictions around the placement of traps at the outposts, which now, on review, feels against our usual tools not rules approach to gameplay mechanics, and in turn have now been removed. Players loading into a session won't be harmed during their wake-up animation already, so the room for griefing here is pretty small, but lifting these restrictions allows traps to be used in all those creative ways we see players use when lying in wait to ambush those returning treasure at the outposts. And finally, I want to finish by sharing some changes we're going to be making to our enforcement policy. Over the last few months, we've been taking some time to review our strategy towards enforcement for players who break our pirate code. We've matured a lot as a live service since our policy was first designed, and on reflection, we feel we can create a more fair and transparent approach to enforcement that gives players some breathing room when mistakes are made, but most crucially, gives them the chance to be able to learn from those mistakes. Our old policy was a flat 3 strikes and you're out rule, and without providing players clear notice of how many strikes they had on their account, could lead to players receiving a lifetime ban for 3 potentially minor offences spread over many years. Without the transparency about the enforcement status of a player's account, we've often seen this generate frustration, as players feel like our support team has overreacted to a minor offence with a ban, when this was actually the final strike in a sequence. On reflection, we know we can do better here. So the team have been working to create a more fair and transparent policy that builds on the Xbox point system being used for enforcement across the Xbox platform.
That's a problem I can never play on weekends.
We'll use a point system twinned with a much clearer communication when offences are logged. And then the ability to self-serve the status of your account at any time from the Sea of Thieves website. Players will start their journey with 0 points, and can accrue a total of 12 before receiving a lifetime ban on their account. As players receive points for minor offences, they will hit thresholds that issue temporary suspensions, before continuing up to a permanent ban if their actions continue. These
Seems like a fair
offences could
system for
either be
cheaters.
from players' actions in-game or our support site, meaning players could receive a permanent ban for repeat abusive behaviour to our staff
Okay, there's
on the
still
Sea
some
of Thieves support
supplies here.
site. This policy will now cover both areas. Points will also decay over time, allowing players to learn from their mistakes and return to 0 if they don't cause further offences. Underpinning this system is clear messaging when players have received enforcement when loading into the game, and
Look
the
at
ability
this.
at any stage to
Oh,
check
let
their
my
account
chicken burn.
status on the website, showing the current enforcement points
What is it?
and any temporary suspensions and their time remaining.
Ah,
The
yes.
system is going to be rolling out in the next few months,
Look
and we'll
at
share
this.
more on the specifics on the policy at that stage.
How important are audio
With this
cues,
policy
you know?
refreshing, we're also going to use this to draw a line in the sand. We're going to be reviewing players with long-standing sanctions under the old enforcement policy and assessing opportunities to provide second chances to players who we feel on reflection have been sanctioned unfairly. I'm not going to share more on the specifics of this right now, and there's no actions needed from players, so don't start raising support tickets, but I'll commit to providing an update on this in a future video. Alongside this review, we're also going to address players who currently find themselves in limbo, with access to the game but not to our support site. Access to the support site will be returned. But as I said, be warned that offences can be accrued from unacceptable conduct
Sounds like
on
good
our
things
site.
on the
I know
horizon.
this is quite a significant change to how we approach enforcement, but I feel confident
Emily,
that our
how's it
new
going?
approach should
We were just
provide a
going
much
over
more
some,
fair and transparent policy that allows
developer
players to
updates
learn
here.
and grow from their mistakes and lead to a better experience for all our players. Right, let's call it there. Catch you all next time.
Sweet. Bye bye. Alright. Back to the action. Alright, how have you been? I've been doing good. Just working, now gaming. You know how I be. Got so much food to cook. You need to grab the cannonballs. What's going on? Under here, how you been, Emily? This is not the best food fort. I'm sure it's got plenty of good food. Supplies. Oop. I need to get all the cannonball crates still. Where did I put my storage crate? Did my storage crate disappear? Or did I leave it? Oh, here it is. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. food barrels here and there. What the? I think somebody cleaned out some of the barrels on this thing. There was a... Dang it. They took the cannonballs on this level. Someone must have just swung by and stole supplies from this fort and took off.
Aye.
Those cannonballs are all missing. This cannonball is missing. I don't think there's any cannonballs here. Food respawns a lot faster, so there's plenty of food. There was only one wood barrel with stuff inside. Been alright. Went for some scrub shopping a little earlier. Ah, I gotta buy the uniform. Yeah, the barrels respawn after a certain amount of time, but the food barrels all respawn a lot faster than the wood and cannonball barrels. So the cannonball barrels and the wood barrels haven't respawned yet. And we'll check back again after we finish the fort. It's a bummer, because that's half the reason I do this. It's for the supplies. Know what I mean? Oh, we're on the edge of the map. Imperial Crown Fortress. Cooking protein in the game also. Oh, for sure. Can't get enough of that protein. Ah, I gotta go save Goonie. All those explosions can only mean one thing.
Everything is
a Goonie
okay.
death. I'm coming,
Yep.
Goonie.
LOL.
No! Dang it. I tried. He died doing what he loved, blowing up powder
Mostly
kegs
whale.
and getting
Plank
treasure.
chains. Yep. A fun death.
It's the way he always wants to go.
Got any pearls of wisdom? Aye.
No, I've got the
I
treasure
got a
chest.
crate of precious pearls.
Actually, isn't space inside this chest. There's no puns for treasure chests, apparently. Got some fish. Uni go cause. How do you say it?
Aye.
Kamikaze again? Yep. It's the Goonie way. It's much more rare to see him not die. I'm blowing up a
Aye.
leader. But it happens. He just likes to throw. Oh, I found the other fortress room key. We'll check the cannonball barrels and wood crates when we're all done gathering treasure. Hopefully they'll be back. Shark's teeth. Which side is our ship on? There we are. Should be able to harpoon them from here. Oh, did you already clear out the bottom storage crate? That was quick.
No.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna about to brag at how quick you gathered treasure.
You mean the treasury?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. You are
It's
quick.
empty.
Can I reach that? Oh, I need to move the ship a little bit. Be right back. Shortly, gotta deliver some work. Work. Just turn the ship around. Turn the ship around. That is a goonie. We'll
Aye.
turn it
Ahoy.
upside down. Steady. Steady. Give me that. Nope. Steady. Huh.
Ahoy.
Ooh, animation project.
Thank you for accepting this
Briggsy.
most adventurous of
Ahoy.
expeditions. I'm searching for a specific skull. That's why I've asked multiple crews to embark
Hey,
on this
Briggsy.
voyage. Just be aware that once you have the chest key or skull,
Ahoy.
it'll be visible
Hi,
to
Briggsy.
all the other crews. You might have to fight them off to claim the reward for yourself. As soon as you bring the skull of Siren Song to the destination,
What's
I've
the
given
animation
you,
project you're
I will
working
make
on?
my presence known. So what are you waiting for?
Still
On
empty.
with the quest.
Still empty. Did we get everything? Why did I think Briggsy was a man? Good question. It's because most notorious pirates are males?
LOL.
Okay, what the heck was that? Who's dropping stuff? Ray? Heard a thud like someone was dropping something from upstairs to downstairs. Very suspicious. These kids.
Burglars.
Yeah. No cannonballs for us here, I guess. We get to an outpost and we'll buy some cannonballs.
Take this pineapple.
No.
Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple.
To Port Merrick, to the east. Point us to the east and then see what
Aye.
my children are throwing down the stairs. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. Listening to this at work and working on a report, just type, take this pineapple. Thanks, Goonie.
Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple.
Master
Take
Chief
this
just
pineapple.
listening and
Chip side.
typing. He
No.
said, take this pineapple. Well, as you can see from last quarter, our profits have increased by 50%. Take this pineapple.
Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple.
I'll be
Take
right
this
back.
pineapple. Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple. Aye. Rolls on deck laughing. Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple. pig ate the pineapple, LOL. Everything's okay.
That sound. Apparently it was Shiloh climbing up on the table, stealing the kids' leftovers, and he knocked a plate off the table. A little turd muncher.
LOL.
As Reagan informed me.
You see, it was a burglar.
Yeah. If it's not my kids I'm worrying about, it's the little Chihuahua Terrier mix. Go whack him. Sorry for the delay, Guinea.
Everything is okay. Everything is okay.
Oh, there's a ship out there.
Enemy here.
Yeah. Go ahead and harpoon the loot. I'll see what his deal is. Seems like he's keeping his distance. Need me to turn the ship? Doesn't seem like he's gonna attack us or anything. Just kind of looping around. Dog eating leftovers. All sorts of things. Bad things that could come from that. Yep. Oh, he might be throwing up in our room later. That's why I try to ban him.
Everything is okay.
That's why I try to ban him from our room altogether.
Thanks.
But Emily won't let me. Ban him from our room and sleeping in our bed if it were up to me. I might push just banning him from our house altogether. Oh, he might be heading towards that camp.
LOL pug dog. Poor.
How are we on cannonballs? Should I buy some? Maybe buy a cannonball crate? Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple.
Take this ruby splashtail.
Take this ruby splash tail. Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple. Take this pineapple.
Bye. Take this pineapple. 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 Take this
You're
pineapple.
gonna mess up Master Chief's work. Let's see.
Sorry, Master Chief. My humble apologies.
Actually, you know, if we just take our storage crate around here, that should be lots of supplies. Oh, he's going to that skeleton camp over there. Take this pineapple. What would you like to do today, Guinea? swear it's one of the. I swear it's already in one of these reports and has snuck its way into something. I'll find it eventually. Just gonna like reach your boss because you didn't realize you put it in
I
there.
think we have hunters call flag, so I guess hunters call queests.
Queests. You can always switch if you'd rather work on something else.
Everything is okay. This is fine. Hunters call good.
Yeah. I'm still all for doing the Forts of Fortune when we come across them.
Aye.
It's like the Athena's quests are kind of long. Well, I guess we can do whatever raids we want for Athena's too. But that's the only other thing I really care about leveling up. Leveling up Reapers would be good too, but I feel like it's gone so slow. Like, I don't know, like it's slowed down a lot. Ribbon progress is tough.
Aye.
I don't know why that is, because we turn in a buttload of loot and stuff. But maybe it's just harder to increase Reaper's reputation when you're in like the 80s levels.
What is your Reaper level?
I think my Reaper level is 80 something. 87.
Nice.
Everything else is way above, but you know, after like 80, it's been kind of to a slow crawl. Athena's is 47. The Hunter's Call is 79. Maybe that's why I felt like I was making good progress, but now Hunter's Call might start to slow down too, just because you get to those high levels. Are we good on supplies, Goonie? Or should I buy more? I guess we're good for now.
Aye. Everything is okay.
Alright, coming back with a storage crate full of supplies. Not often we ever even come close to running out of supplies unless we've gotten sunk. So we're always pretty well prepared, I feel. Isn't that right, Truffle Shuffle? Truffle Shuffle knows. Ooh, jig ball. Any commendations you'd like to work on?
All of them.
All of them. What's the event?
If we find any wind horns.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking about, wind horns. Don't you need like, is it 100 total we found out? It wasn't 50? So it's just like crazy.
Yes, 100.
Yeah, that's just nuts.
I thought it was 50, but I was wrong.
Do like 100 shrines. Each of those takes like, about 15 minutes did we figure out? Even like speed running.
I got 58.
I feel like we grinded that for a while. And that,
42 to go.
yeah. And then we were like, wait, how many is it? Once 100? I'm out.
Aye.
Alright, there's a jig ball here and a couple of skeleton, or a couple of bone collars if you want them. Grab that jig ball. What else was I gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna check Is there... What's the event of this world right now?
I have a jig ball.
There's no Fort of Fortune, right?
No.
We should maybe dive to a skeleton fort or something. Ah! I almost fell. Luckily, I didn't panic. Or we go to some fishies. Skeleton fort. Wait, what treasure do we have on board? It says we have treasure on board. Did we forget something? Move, Truffle Shuffle. You might be sitting on...
No event at all to be seen.
No event at all? Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe a foff will pop up.
Should we give it some time and maybe sail?
Aye.
Okay. Yeah, cancel the diving to the, Wait, what kind of cannons do I have on this ship? Yeah, you could cancel that dive to a skeleton fort. And we can do a sail to a fishing. I said cancel. And we could sail to some fishies.
Do you see any event?
I do not. What kind of cannons I got on here? Oh yeah. I need to switch to some customized cannons. That was actually a pretty good shot. Hup, 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 hup. Cannons.
Hello? Good luck!
Right, where's the ship customer? What? The ship is too far? Can you bring a ship over here?
Everything is okay.
I'm just on the other side of Port America and it says it's too
Everything
far.
is okay. Everything is okay. Everything is okay.
I'll grab a cannonball crate while we're over here. Do you like having a cannonball crate? Or does it matter on a sloop to you?
We can use the storage crate.
Oh, alright about it. It's alright. Oh, where'd it go?
Everything is okay.
I hate when you try to set stuff down and it like flies down there. Almost safer to ship it. Let's do it sideways. It's not close enough, Gune. What? It's right there. How is it not close enough? Ah! How is this not close enough? How close must a ship be to customize it, won't you please? It's literally right there. I can see it.
Oh boy.
Look how close. Look how close. Can I customize it yet? How's it? It's right there. How? All right. Now, there it is. That's how close the ship has to be to customize it.
She's scamming you.
She doesn't want me to customize my ship, Guinea. You had to like literally be in this little window here before they're like, oh, your ship's close enough to customize. Well, well, well. How nice of you to give me permission to customize my own ship. Let's see, which cannons did we go with? Did we go with these ones? Sea Dog cannons?
Now we want a discount.
Or was it the ones... I think only the ones with the black base really look good. Because that's a different red. I'm not above color coordinating. Black and red. Alright. Hi-ya, Hi-ho! I guess like with a sloop, a wood crate's almost more useful if you run out of planks to have up here. That way you can repair the mast really fast if you want. Bum, 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 bum. Wood crate. So I was kind of confused whether they said like the ambient creatures are going to roll out later. Maybe in the next update? Or did it sound like it was going to be this update? Oh, we still have the Briggsy quest up there. Forgot about that. Crescent Isle. Black and red Georgia Bulldog colors would be better served with red and white for Alabama. Uh-oh, Master Chief. You're not an Alabama fan, are you? I watch college football, but Emily and her family are big Georgia fans. So they do not like Alabama in the slightest.
I thought the new animal update was this season, right?
Yeah, this season. I'm just not sure if it's out now or if they mean that's going to come in like... They made it sound like it's a March update. It's towards the end of March. Wait, where is this place? Crescent Isle.
With a new update, I
Northwest.
think.
You're a new update. East side. Gonna be like right there. Hey ho! To the northwest, Crescent Isle. Oh, we need a rowboat. Why don't we have a rowboat? Rowboats come in handy. We'll keep an eye out for a rowboat.
Aye.
Why are our cannons empty and pointed straight up? Do you have something to do with this, Goonie?
Aye.
Hmm, very suspicious, Goonie. North Carolina, so my family is split between Duke and Tar Heels, but I don't care too much either way. I know Alabama is good though, or it used to be. Ah, well, my brother went to Duke for his graduate school. So we're Duke fans. That's the rivalries we're supporting. I don't feel too strongly either way, but yeah, we're Duke fans. I liked North Carolina before because that's where Michael Jordan went, and when we went to visit Duke, we visited University of North Carolina as well, and they have a cool like Jordan museum, and the campus is nice. It just depends on where us kids always go. You know, I went to U of A for my undergrad to get my applied math degree, but we were all big ASU fans. Arizona State fans before I went there because my uncle played tight end for ASU's football team in the 80s, I want to say. So we've all been ASU fans our whole lives and hate U of A because of that rivalry. Some people get in a big tizzy over that stuff, but when you get older, or get more mature, I should say, or I don't even know what you'd call it. All that stuff is for fun, and people just getting a tizzy over it for no reason. Like, oh, the team that I enjoy watching lost to the team that you enjoy watching. I hate you. And neither of you are on the team. It doesn't affect your life in any way, unless you like bet on the team. It is funny how people get in such a tizzy over all that. You watch any sports, Goonie? Like, I always like playing sports. I enjoy watching sports as like a social thing, but I don't really watch games unless it's
I don't
like
watch any
social.
sports.
No sports? Not even esports?
I never played sports either. NOP.
When I was in college, my friend introduced me to League of Legends.
Thanks.
So there was a spell
No.
while I was in the Navy and in the college, and then while I was in the Navy, I was really into League of Legends. So I played that game a lot, and I did like research on the characters, and I watched the World Championships, LOL esports. I got pretty into that. That was fun. then those sort of games you take a break from, and the entire game changes, like the map changed, all the characters and the meta changed, so it's like I didn't know what to do anymore. So I would still play it every now and then because it's a lot of fun, but that sort of thing you gotta like get really into to get good.
I played LOL once.
Yeah, solo queuing can be rough. Some of the most toxic people you'll ever play with are in those games.
Do you play any sports? I want to play any.
I played football, basketball, and volleyball in high school. I got offers to play football at some smaller schools,
Nice.
but I decided to do the Navy ROTC scholarship to University of Arizona instead, rather than play football at a small school. Which I kind of wished would have been cool to play some college football even at a small school. But at the time I was like, I'm going where the money is, I'm set up on my career. Like, I don't know, not a bad decision, but now that I'm like I'm out of the Navy and I'm more into coaching, I'm like, it would have been cool to have some college football experience.
Hi.
There's such an age limit on that. Even if I like wanted to train and go for like a small semi-pro or adult league team, it's like,
But money is important.
thanks for your support, Master Chief. Yeah, the smarter thing was definitely get the career going. So, yeah, hindsight says like it would have been cool to do that, but then I don't know if I'd be as well off financially as I am now. It's one of those things that like, oh, if I went back in time and I changed this, then I go back and change it and I see like, oh, it actually made everything much worse. It's like while I was in the Navy, I was pretty much stashing away money. I had a 2-bedroom apartment with roommates. And like the Navy gives you a living stipend, and I never used all of it while I was living there. So I was saving a ton of money. So then when I got out of the Navy and moved back home, did the police academy, still saving money, living at home. And then when I graduated the police academy and was getting ready to get married, I was able to afford a good down payment on a house so that we could move into a house right away. And the timing of that was good because just a few years after that is when the big
Nice.
housing boom took off. And then my house ended up being double what it was worth, what we paid for it. And I bought the house for $220,000, I believe, $220,000. When I first moved in was the value of it, and we sold it for about $440,000 when we moved to a bigger house, which is crazy. And then we probably ended up paying more. I kind of balanced out because all that money went into this bigger house, which this house would probably be worth about $400,000 before the big housing boom
I'm
out
not
here.
familiar with house prices. If that a good price for your house?
Oh yeah, very good. Like it was reasonable. Like there was a big real estate boom recently in the U.S. Arizona was hit pretty hard. It's because California's economy is so bad. I feel like everyone's moving out to Arizona and buying up all these houses, so people cause like real estate prices to boom. Bad if you're a buyer, good if you're a seller. Let's see. Ugh, why is it not? It's not throwing it as far now.
Everything is okay.
So like we had a little, what was it, 1,600 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and $220,000 was a good price for it. That was like a good reasonable price, especially for a first house in a decent neighborhood.
2 bathrooms.
Yep, 2 bathrooms. In like a nice,
With baths and showers.
decent city. Yes.
Lux.
Oh, like in the Netherlands, are there like smaller houses and stuff? It's like that's kind of considered a pretty small starter house in the US, like a 3-bed, 2-bath. It's like 2 bathrooms, 2 full bathrooms is kind of the minimum when you're getting a house. There's less than like 2 bathrooms is pretty much for apartments. There are some houses that have like a bathroom for every bedroom. Our current house is 4-bed, 2.5 bath. It's a bathroom upstairs, full bathroom in our master bedroom, and then there's a little just toilet room down here.
Yes, I live in a small house. It has 3 small bedrooms, and one room where there is a ladder to the attic and 1 toilet.
There's a toilet in the attic? 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms and then another room with the ladder.
Our bathroom is just a square small room with a sprinkler and shower curtain LOL.
Ah, I see.
No, the toilet is in the hallway next to the front door.
I getcha. 1 small bedroom for you, or bathroom for you guys to share.
No. Yes. LOL.
Yeah, like town, it's not uncommon for like small townhouses to kind of be that setup.
American houses look very different, but they do look very nice.
Yeah. Emily says 3 bedroom and 1 bathroom. Never heard of it. Yeah, because usually, no, there's usually 1 bathroom for about every 2 bedrooms, typically. Is like American housing format. It's very rare to only have 1 bathroom unless it's like a little 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment. But even some places will have 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
In my old house, we had 2 toilets and 1 shower room.
Ah, separate shower room. That's kind of a nice thing, actually. That way, if someone's using the toilet, you can still go shower. Especially if you got multiple bedrooms sharing 1 bathroom. Like we do upstairs. Like all 3 kids are going to have to share that bathroom upstairs. Unless they come downstairs to use the toilet room. So we call that like a half bathroom. When you say toilet room. Because we do have a toilet room downstairs. We have 2 full bathrooms, then we call it a half bath,
But there are
but
houses
it's just
that
a toilet.
do have bigger bathrooms, but they are considered for more rich people.
I getcha. Smart thing is always
Just a
to live
toilet
within your
is a
means.
half bathroom. LOL.
Just a toilet? Yeah, they consider that a half bathroom. A full bathroom, when you say like you have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, that would be considered 2 full bathrooms. But like this house that we're in is 4-bedroom with 2.5 bathrooms. So it's 2 full bathrooms, meaning the 2 full bathrooms have a toilet and a shower and or bath. And then the half bathroom just has a toilet. It's just a toilet and sink. It's a little toilet room. Is that a crate on top of that, or is that just like a little stand?
Do you have an attic
Yep, we have an attic.
or a basement?
Basements are not very common here.
Nice.
They're common in other states, but Arizona's terrain is so rocky and hard, very few houses have basements.
Same, no basements here.
No basements there. It was like Georgia and a lot of places back east that aren't as like dry and deserty, tough terrain have more basements because it's easier to dig into the softer ground to make basements. But here it's pretty expensive. Digging wells and digging basements is pretty tough. So run into all
There's a
these
small
rocks.
storage space under the stairs where we keep canned food and ingredients.
Nice. Like Harry Potter, that would be his bedroom. My parents' old house had a closet built under
Yes,
the
LOL.
stairs. We can hear that our stairs in this house have like a hollow space underneath, but it's all enclosed. We were actually thinking about how it'd be fun to like carve out a little door or something to see what's down there, and we could make it like extra storage or like a hidden room or something would be fun. Oh, it's just a ammo chest. A little journal here. Tale of the Rubbish Sailor. There we go. Ammo chest. Or ammo crate. It's not often you run on a beach in this game and don't come across an ammo crate or something. Huzzah! Ah! See, Ashen Lord's the event over there, so I don't know if we want to try to dive to something else after we go to... after we sell our booty.
But usually bathrooms with a shower are upstairs in this country, but this house Estil hates the old one, so it's downstairs.
Oh, really? I wonder why they do that. They like to have it upstairs. It's like there are some houses, it's not as common. Some houses that have their laundry room upstairs. Like, seems like it'd be a pain in the butt to get a washer dryer all the way upstairs.
There's no room downstairs for it usually.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. U.S. is so spread out, like, it's not uncommon for houses to kind of be spread out, unless you're in one of those neighborhoods where...
Our washer and dryer are at the back door next to the shower room.
Oh yeah, that's more like ours. Like our washer dryer, and it's more common in U.S. houses for the washer dryer to be like in the laundry room. It's called. It's like the room in between the garage and the house. Like ours, you walk through the kitchen. Well, our old house, it was through the
It
kitchen.
would be horrible to carry those two upstairs.
Oh yeah. And then if there's like a big washer leak or something, you got all that water upstairs pouring down. Again, does not seem ideal. Tally ho! Ah. Why are we still going?
Know you wow, get water stains on your skin.
Yeah, water damage. And mold. Which mold's not a huge problem in Arizona because of how dry it is. It's a big problem in places back east, like Georgia and such.
I have water damage on my wall because the new neighbor broke a water pipe.
Ugh. How'd they do that? Dang it, neighbor. Is the neighbor gonna fix the damage? See how kindly of a neighbor he is.
They wanted to rearrange the water pipe, and they drilled the complete wall out to build a fancy new one. And they did hit the pipes.
Ugh. Ooh, I got to level 80. Alright, we could either go do that Ashen Lord to just see what event
He
comes
did
next,
say
or we could
he
just
wanted to pay
dive.
for it.
Oh, well, that was nice of him. Whether you decide to accept it or not.
Aye.
Would be the right thing to do for him to pay for it. He's damaging your stuff, even if it was an accident.
Aye.
Like, are you enjoying your fancy new water pipe, sir? So you have destroyed my property. Water damage is not fun to fix, or cheap
LOL.
usually. Promotion! I'm level 80. Banner of the Hunter. Which means I am 5 levels away from the cool shark shield. Alright.
Do you also have a pool at your house like you see in Los Angeles houses on TV?
A lot of Arizona houses do have pools. We do not. I didn't really want a pool because they're a bit pricey, high water bills, and expensive for maintenance.
Aye.
They are nice to have though. My parents and Emily's parents both have pools at their house, so we just use theirs when we need to. Or we use the pool to the high school down the road, like for our kids' swim lessons. Oh, did you vote for the raid on a Skelly Fort?
Aye.
Sweet. Off we go. It's like we could either go do the Ashen Lord event to see if we complete it, if a Fort of Fortune will appear, or we can just dive and see what's at the next server. Try our luck.
Aye.
One more piece of pork to cook. There's 5 pineapples in here. Make sure you get plenty of pineapples. There's one ruby splash tail we could have sold. Oh well. What are your bets? What's the bets on what camp we're gonna land at? Skull Keep? Maybe... the map is blank. We'll be right back after these messages. If I do 30-second ads every now and then, there won't be super long ads. I think shorter 30-second ads are a better way to go. Shuffle, shuffle. Why is it raining? I didn't order any rain. I don't see what event it is. I don't see any event. It might be blocked by the storm. Ah! Says it. Thank you, sir.
Aye.
Might spin it around and park it right here. Keg pile? It's gonna be dangerous though. Lightning might strike it and ignite the kegs.
I got a gunpowder barrel.
Oh yeah.
Everything is okay.
They're good at making stormy conditions like pretty insufferable. Your boat's filling up with water. Your chicken's burnt. Sorry, pork. Gosh dang it. Why do I burn the food? Goonie pointing our cannons up. We gotta be ready for war, sir. Ah! Did see? See? I'll save you, Goonie. See what I mean? As much as this game hates us, ah, crap.
One got mad at me.
I don't know if I'm gonna reach out. I got it. I'll save you, Goonie. No!
I'm being cool.
So like, you're supposed to keep your sword away when you're doing.
The lightning guy.
Yeah, Thor's the lightning guy. Supposed to put your sword away when you do lightning and stuff, but I don't know.
I have my sword out.
I feel like even if you put it away, like when you're holding a gunpowder barrel, it still counts as you having the sword, so it wants to electrocute you.
Fine.
I try to fight these skeletons inside, so I can use my sword on them. Without a bunch of lightning killing me. Why did that skeleton take like 6 hits? Ah, crap. It's like you need to kill with your sword and then switch back so you don't get shot by lightning. Keg pile. Who knows if this keg pile's even gonna survive?
Everything is okay.
Everything is okay. There's a cannon out there defending our ship. Oop. These crazy skeletons shooting at me when there's kegs around. Blocking me from shooting keg guys. Dang it. Quit blocking my shot of these keg guys, you bum. Oh, these guys jumping in front of the guy holding the keg at the last second. I don't want cheap viewers, Turzum Tutu, blah 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 blah. Goonie, are you okay?
Fine. Fine.
I
Everything
can't
is
find
okay.
where the last skeleton is. He might be after you. Unless he's stuck on something.
Everything is okay.
Did you find him?
Fine. Fine.
Nice.
Fine.
See any keggy boys? There's a keg here I need to watch out for. Get that out of this room. Or I went way too close to that keg pile there shooting at me. Oh gosh. Lightning attacking me. Do I need need to visit our ship every now and then. Our ship won't sink because of rain, right? Let me go bucket out a couple things of water just in case. Yeah, it's getting a little too full for comfort.
I don't think it will sink the rain.
Probably just like fills up a couple buckets full. I haven't noticed what the world event going on right now is. Are you able to see a world event?
This one. LOL.
Right. This is the world event. Well, this doesn't count as a world event appearing, does it? It's like we've been doing... Or does it? Like we have to finish this before our Ford of Fortune could appear? Is that what you mean?
It does.
Oh.
Yes.
So we've been delaying Ford of Fortunes appearing this whole time?
Only the loot is different.
I gotcha.
Because it is a raid.
If we dive to like a fishing voyage, that doesn't count as a world event.
No.
What about a skeleton fleet? Well, like Fort of the Damned doesn't count as the world event. Stuff.
FOE doesn't count. Fleet does.
Skeletons. Storm is gone. Where's the ammo box around here? Storm's gone. Huzzah. Where the plop is an ammo box?
Here is a box.
I thought there was one down here on the beach somewhere. Am I wrong? I thought one of these smaller things had one. So we could always bring our ammo box ashore if we really wanted.
I'll go look at both.
I know there's one in that tall tower, right? Yeah, maybe that's the only one down there. It's always one in the fort and then one lower. So maybe that one in the tall tower above our keg pile is just the one. It's the only other one. Hut, 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 hut. It's a deceiving tower. There's no cannon here. No ammo crate. Oh, I get the keggy boy. Or not. Lag. Is there one in this tower? Nope. There's a bone collar though.
No.
And a cannon. What do you think, Truffle Shuffle? Seems odd to me. They hate when we have plenty of ammo boxes. And it's another reason this is not one of my favorite forts. Lag. Got him. Don't worry, Guinea, you're safe. Don't need to hide from those skellies on the ship any longer.
Thanks.
Uh-oh. Planty boys. I was hoping to snipe them all, not have to leave the tower. Captain's up here. That's it. Shoot me while y'all smack you around. Smack you both around at the same time. Captain of what? I don't see your ship. Oh, I guess you're an Ashen Guardian and Keymaster, not really a captain. You know what I mean, though. Have at you. Take that. Walk the plank. Big dude's coming. Flee the scene. Wait. Oh yeah, there he is. Clearing out the skelly wave first so they don't interfere. Got my sights on. Just gotta get him closer. 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 Well done, Goody.
Nice.
Sorry I didn't let you die and go kamikaze. You already kamikazed
LOL.
once today, so I figured that'd be enough.
Aye. No.
It's never enough, is it, Goony? Alright, both,
Never
there's two
enough
skulls and the
kamikaze.
Ashen Key in the fort. Ah, my Fall Guys emotes. Fall Guys is a fun game. It's also a good raging game.
Aye.
You ever play Fall Guys, Goony?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
A lot.
No, like I played when it originally came out. I don't remember if it was free or if it was like a few bucks. And then I stopped playing for a while and it became a free game. And it was like bought out by Epic, I think.
It was free.
Has it always been free? When it got bought by Epic, I hadn't played in so long that when I
Not sure
jumped back on, all my cosmetics and my character were erased.
No, it was not free, I think.
That was a bummer.
Same, all my stuff was gone.
It's like you're supposed to log in during the transition period or something. I think. That was a bummer. Lost my little Wolfie costume and like all my OG stuff. You haven't got your own emotes? I got a couple of my own. The Yoshi with the pirate hat is mine.
So I did not play anymore.
Which other ones do I got? Oh, I'm on the Restream chat, not Twitch. Fall Guy one was like a pack that I just downloaded or something to make sure I had some. That was fun. I was playing Fall Guys at the time. But the Pirate Yoshi one is mine. I think there's a couple STM ones that I made myself. There's a bait pack and some pile of coin. Ticket of coin. Oh, I'm not sure why I thought that doing a raid wouldn't prevent another event from happening. I guess Fort of the Damned is the only exception. I always remember, like, you can be doing a fort and somebody can go do Fort of the Damned since they started themselves. So I guess I thought that applied to raids. It was free on Epic, I guess. Yeah, I think,
And skeleton camps are an exception
oh,
too.
okay. So we could dive to skeleton camps and do those. I don't know if the loot is as good for the comms and stuff, though. I think you get like one thing, like you get one Kraken eye or something. Did you grab the stuff inside the fort?
Aye.
Including the Ashen Key? Ah, thanks for grabbing that.
Aye.
I mean, like, can have the red Mexican emotes with
How about
different
the Ashen
emotions.
Key?
Happy,
How about the
sad,
Ashen
teary,
Key?
angry, lurk. Working on all of them in one Mexican character thing. That's a good idea. I should make some more. No, I don't spend a lot of time on Photoshop, but like with AI image readers, like it wouldn't take long to make it. Like that STM logo in the top left. It's basically created with trial and error with AI image generator. But then I cleaned it up myself in Photoshop and modified it. Changed some of the coloring.
If I had emotes, it'd all be potato themed.
I do love that idea. Cool. So I do know how to do... I should just go get the storage crate and grab these supplies when we grab the loot. But...
Potato pirate and happy potato, sad potato, rage
Yeah.
potato, hello potato.
Potato!
That sort of stuff.
I do love the potato idea.
Aye.
Found some more bone collars I grabbed. You usually hold on to one or two bone collars at a time. I usually try to have at least one. Can you can do up to two at once, right? Can you only do one at a time?
I usually have 5
Oh yeah, you like the thunder bombs. I'd like to have at least 1 or 2 fire bombs for a ship,
think or two.
and then I'll usually do 3 blender bombs to kill people. Yeah, because I wanted to say you could do 2 bone collars at the same time.
I liquor to smap blunderbombs.
I'd like to have at least... Yeah,
Spam
I'd
asterisk.
like to at least have 1 fire bomb. To like be able to set fire to a ship. If I get on the ship and I'm waiting to like kill them. I like to at least have a fire going to do some ship damage while I'm waiting to try to kill them again.
Aye.
What did I come up here for? Oh yeah, I was gonna get more supplies, but I didn't bring the storage crate. Yeah.
usually set myself accidentally on fire, so I don't like to
Oh, for
use
sure.
fire bombs.
But I hurt myself with blender bombs all the time too. Just usually hurt them worse. Let's see, I don't remember exactly what barrel those other bone collars were in, but let me grab some supplies since we're here anyway. If you're open to it, I can make you some like animated emotes also, like Mexican curling dumbbells or something like this, or static. Oh, that'd be cool. Well, if you want, don't put yourself out
He'll
any.
go stand on the back of the ship above the map, and from there, I throw blunderbombs. A Mexican potato, maybe.
Mexican potato. That'd be fun. That'd be an easy one for AI generator. Oh, excuse me, there's another ammo crate up in the fort. Right here, Goonie. Like, it's supposed to be helpful having an ammo crate way up here. Like in the worst spot to fight skeletons. How nice of them. Shuffle, shuffle, find me valuable supplies. Go, Truffle Shuffle. Wish I could give him a little pig backpack to explore the island and like grab a couple of things. At least go hunting for truffles. There's never like any wood planks on these places, but there's usually some pineapples and throwables. I already have 40 cannonballs, which is nice. And there's a cannonball crate in about every lookout tower too. I don't usually bother going all the way out there for them. No rowboat? What's this? Oh, just a decorative wood plank. See any world events?
No.
They're really jipping us, don't they?
Aye.
Kids.
Ashen winds.
Ashen winds. Let me show you the ones I've made in the past. AI work is just not the same, or you can get the idea from them to give AI prompt. That's true. Personalized are always better. Just I don't want to pay for them. Is usually usually people make emotes and stuff for monies. 69 cannonballs. Let's go.
I see a ship.
Oh,
It's far away.
Get me all excited. Like, come on, let's fight. And you don't even have any ammo. There's a Meg over by Sanctuary
No.
Outpost. To the east.
Truffle Shuffle says I.
See, now we either need to dive to a different event, or we need to do that Ashen Winds event. Hey! That ship is at our outpost.
Aye.
Maybe he'll leave by the time we get over there. Get rid of all these fireworks in my inventory. All the players we've said hello to, not many of them have been hostile. Yeah, well, it takes time in creating this, so the only one who would make you free is AI. Haha, true.
If I Cal draw ID, do an F over 3. I am
Goonie
AI.
AI.
LOL. Yes.
Yeah, usually if you want personalized, most emote artists and stuff aren't that expensive if you really want to pay a few bucks. Ah, rowboat. We need it. I think I might have paid for that Yoshi one to be made. Or my guy, like a dude on Twitter or Twitter that's an indie game developer, I think he is.
Potato emotes would be easy to make. I wild draw them all myself in paint. LOL.
Potato. Ooh,
If I would stream,
that's some good supplies. Got Discord? Yes, I do. There you are. Can I push the rowboat? Ah, it'll make you, let you push the rowboat. Or we gotta go to Reaper's, drop off a Reaper's chest. Oh, thanks for grabbing that rowboat, Uni. That ship is still at Sovereign. It's like, move along, sir. You punk. What? He just hand thrusted me. Sword thrusted me with his bare hand before I could sword thrust him. Ooh, some more specialty cannonballs. There was some specialty cannonballs in that, or cursed cannonballs, I mean, in that cannon rowboat.
I.
No! Hit. Get. I like to keep a cursed cannonball or two myself. Alright. Wait on this guy to move or what? I'm a pea. Be right back. Alright. Fuck. You take creatine? Yes, I do. Alright, let's go see what this ship is doing. If he doesn't move by the time we get there, I'm gonna steal his ship and move him. Be like, oi, get out of the way. We got to sell you. Can't be clogging up at everything.
Be gone,
Oh, do you want to
peasant.
steal the ship or stay on our ship? Oh, use it even. He might be friendly.
No.
Ah. He gonna try to make with a steal? He might just want to leave. Check that tent. He's circling. He's thinking about it.
Aye.
Half sail, sail down. Can't decide. Oh, we do have a Reaper's chest that we need to save. Everything else must go. Kraken! I'm gonna start playing the gym for 6 months, not consistently though. Oh, you gotta find a program that kind of fits what you need. It's good to decide what kind of workout program you want to do. Like what your split is gonna be, how many times you're gonna work out, how much time you have, your facilities, your equipment. And then you just gotta work it into your everyday schedule, so it's part of your schedule as much as everything else is. Because consistency is king. Can't make progress without consistency. Righto, Ash and Winds event. What if we dive to like a fishing voyage or a skeleton camp? Sea Fort, those don't count either, right?
I got the Reaper's chest.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 2 Reapers. Forgot about that. Grade 5, Hunter of Deathly Smiles. I must have been selling enough teeth. Southeast. I wonder if that's the commendation for the loot of the skeleton forts. So we've done those mostly. Where's Reapers? Yeah, southeast. Our ship is sailing around the rocks there. I was hoping that guy wouldn't run. Yeah, you are right. Yeah. I was hoping that guy wouldn't run and we could steal his ship. Just sail it around for funsies. Till he noticed and then like, hi, everything is okay. Take this pineapple. And we give him a pineapple, but we secretly stole a handful of supplies from his ship as a fee for letting us steal his ship. Had it all planned out, but he just had to run away. Wait, where does this go? Steven at Steven's Spoils. If it's not on the way, I don't care. I feel like those are a waste of time. Yeah, it's a piece of loot, but I feel like it's never worth the trip to get out there. You know? Keep forgetting to sell our splash tails. What's that ship doing? ship coming up on us, Guinea. You gonna try to steal our Reaper's chest, or is he just at that island? Hello, sir. Are you friendly? We're just headed over to Reaper's Island to sell our goods. You may go about your business. If you are trying to steal our loot, we will defend ourselves to the maximum of our ability. Here's an ally flag, yep. They might be friendly. Not sure the crew is rendering in for me. I don't see anyone at the wheel. I don't see anyone on the ship. You'd be able to tell if he's a solo or duo.
Free ship.
Could be. You gonna steal a ship? Oh gosh, we're actually like turning in his direction. You want to cannon over on him?
Aye.
I seem to be sailing away. I didn't even mean to follow him, but the ocean was pushing us over there. Oh, not far enough.
I did follow him.
Oh, you did follow him. Oh, my bad. I thought the ocean just pushed us over that way. We were just going to continue to Reapers.
No, everything is okay.
Could you see anyone on board?
No.
It's weird. Did he send his ship away maybe while he was still on the island? Reapers coming up.
It maybe he was below deck.
True, but I thought I saw the ship turning while he was still while I still didn't see any movement. Could have been. What is this, a Megalodon?
I did not see anyone.
Shrouded ghost? No? What?
No.
Yeah, they definitely added some more sound effects. Go away, fishy. You riding him? Ride him, Goonie. So I take it the spear is going to be on the next update. So they're saying that you can shoot it in a cannon
I think so.
into ships. Or you can use it to hunt, I guess. I thought it was mostly going to be a tool for hunting. But he said in that developer update video, it can be loaded in a cannon. And there's like an extra step to remove it from your ship to repair your ship.
They already sound
Yeah.
annoying. LOL.
I'd rather it just be like a hunting tool that helps you against creatures and megalodons or something.
Aye.
And now we gotta like deal with the spears going through our ship's hull.
Aye.
Yes, couldn't wait for me to park, could ya?
No.
No. Thanks for selling that, Goonie.
No. No.
Hut, hut.
No. I.
Free supplies. Ooh, going down to Reapers for something?
I.
What you getting? You gonna buy something?
I got to level 130 in the weekend. I think I unlocked a cosmetic for
Ooh,
the skeleton.
nice.
But if not sure, so I go
Yeah,
check.
go check. That's awesome. It does make me want to get to level 100 Reapers. Just takes a while is all. I also want to get to level 100 Hunters. Get the new trinkets and such.
I.
Stuff everywhere. Lots of stuff. Lots of pineapples. And choose some of the emotes can have with your avatar
got
also look
one coat for
exactly
the
like
skeleton.
you, but animated. Check them after the stream. Oh, for sure, I'll check them out. See the artwork. Let's see, is it under general?
Ahoy.
Did you get your new cosmetic? Was it unlocked? Sweet.
I.
Oh man. I sent you. Oh, at the end. I get you. Ah, but you did join the Discord. Hello, Emily. Robot hi. An RT started, yeah? My own shadow. Alright. What do they have at a skeleton camp? Let's find out. I'll check. Might have got the commendations for the Hunter's Call stuff that we have in skeleton forts. I'm only level 4, grade 4 for 25 crates of curious fish scales. I think those are... I completed 50 crates of shark teeth. 28 out of 50 crates skull or precious pearls. 36 out of 50 crates of kraken's tentacles. I know those are in skeleton forts. I think the pearls and the curious fish scales are skeleton fleets, I want to say. Irresistible bait packs. I'm at 19 out of 25. I've still got some of each kind to get to. Unless we making that money. Well, I should really grab the baby monitors. Just realized I never got them. both kids are actually napping. Look at them go. You can say that. Now I make animated intros and stuff to help me with my tuition. Oh, nice. I send you the project I was talking about also. Yeah, sand it. Or just a little touch. No damage. Great success.
No, everything is okay.
Oh, another ammo crate. Speed run this ish. Let me check the map real quick, just to make sure there's not like a Reaper or something headed our way.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
you're good. I'll catch up. You can go get started. I'm just paranoid when we're not going to be able to see our ship for a
I
while.
already used the elevator.
Oh, there is a Reaper, but he's level 1 out at Twin Groves. So we good.
I'll send it back up.
Oh, I forgot you could do that. You don't got to. I'm the
Everything is
fastest in the
okay.
West. But you did leave. Oh no, that's a wild pig. I thought
did.
that was a granola grunter. I'm on my way.
LOL. Granola Grunter.
Oh, he
says
looked like
I.
he was getting ready to run inside. Just carrying him down here.
Aye.
Spider, bat, and butterfly. There's butterfly there. It won't let me do it. Oh, is that not? Huzzah. Use the bat. Might need it to, yeah, either the left or right a little more. Could you do to the right a little bit? Eh. There we go. I need the spider. Where the heck is the spider?
Next to TH a bat.
Oh, did I miss him? Oh, there he is. How about you, Skelly boys? How about you, Skelly boy? How about you, Skelly boy? Is a keg pile even worth it for these guys? I'm gonna start one anyway.
Aye.
Or Whoa, whoa! What just happened? Did you blow him up?
Everything is okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't hear a shot or see how he blew up. And he never ignited his keg. I didn't hear your gun go off either.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I'm just confused. 'Cause I don't think my sound rendered like it was supposed to. Keggy boy heading somewhere. Back up, son. I'll save you, Guinea. Here he is. Little damage. Wait. Wasn't that the skeleton captain? Or not the final one? Oh, we still have to kill the rest of them. That's what was throwing me off. Forgot.
But we needed to kill full wave my bad.
The wretched Kraken Eye. We should still get the orb. Give us the orb, you cheapskate.
No orb.
I'm not crouching, so I can't teabag him. But I can sit on him.
LOL.
What if I crab jig on him? Give us the orb. Okay, I guess we're not getting the orb. That's fine.
Give us orb.
Yeah, I do appreciate a good proper teabag. What else? Oh, we get a Wretched Kraken Eye, Hunting Spear Tip Pack. A couple of those. This a Wretched Kraken Eye is a big thing. I don't really think this loot goes towards any commendations, though. Does it?
It does.
Oh, okay. So these are unique packs, so we can do more of them.
Ship cosmetics.
I like ship cosmetics. Alright, let's go see what world event we got working with. I can't believe it's already almost 3 o'clock. Time just flies when you're sea of thieving. Dagger Tooth Outpost to the southwest. If we do Hourglass with a rowboat, does a rowboat come with us? Can we have 2 cannons on our sloop?
It does.
That's why I feel like there should. Oh, it's a ghost fleet or a skeleton fleet over there. That's why I feel like Hourglass, or there should be some kind of mode where you matchmake, where you have all the same supplies and cannonballs on each ship. It's a level playing field. Be a serious advantage for someone to have like phantom cannonballs, an extra cannon, a rowboat there. They could just store a bunch of anchor balls, a bunch of curse cannonballs. While someone might just load in with their basic supplies. We have 8 bone collars. I think the server's just been dead.
I see a ship. It's far away.
Oh yeah, I see it too. Oh, there's another one. A couple of them out there. Guess they just haven't really been hostile. We've come across a couple ships.
Aye.
And we can either dive to a fishing voyage or dive to a skeleton camp. I wonder if we have to wait a little bit before we get to dive again. We shall see. I guess the more stuff you load into Hourglass with, the more risk there is of losing it all. Some people don't mind that. They just love their Hourglass. Wonder what kind of loot comes from a shrine.
On community weekends, the fights are easier.
There's probably a lot more people doing it. It's not like all sweats.
Because a lot of people who are not good at PvP do it.
Yeah, that's nice. Alright.
Even if you lose, you get
I
lots of
wonder what
points.
kind of loot comes from a treasury. Should we do a treasury?
Aye.
Let's check it out. Mix things up. Almost gets a little too dull when it's too easy to get loot and nobody's competing for it. It's like I need a balance of conflict to get loot and just like being able to do loot without getting constantly harassed.
No ship came to harass us today.
Nope. They were even running away from them, and we went towards them. Or running away from us. Boo. Do 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 do. Casey's awake. Reagan might be asleep still. Is up. Thank you, Guinea. We call on the anchor. Our way up here by the Coral Fortress. There's Electric Megalodon way over by Crow's Nest Fortress in Crook's Hollow. I don't see any marked ships on the map. We are at the Treasury of Sunken Shores. Way out to the northwest. Oh, what world event is going on right now? I cannot tell. Oh, there's an Ashen Winds out there. Bummer. I'm coming.
Everything is okay.
Let's see what treasure the Treasury has for us.
I'm on a ferry in the dam.
I'm sure you gave it a valiant effort.
LOL.
I'm still swimming down.
Kamixai.
Kamikaze. Had to kamikaze again, huh? Oh yeah, at least he spawned back in here. Ooh, cursed cannonball in that barrel. Pineapple. Yeah, I was about to say, where's another one? Get him, Granola Grunter. Your pig was battling one of these stinky guys. Giving him the business. I wouldn't mess with Granola Grunter.
Good.
Yeah. He's coming right for you. Yeah. Make sure I grab this one. See, I'm gonna come over and swim by you. Both the all the sirens just come straight at us. Might make it go faster. Yeah. No, he's nearby. Oh, here we go. Ah, his power is fading.
Hi.
Skelly boys. Potato aim for me.
Everything is okay.
Behold the power of the sea. I feel like I might need a new trident soon. Hello?
Ahoy.
There they are. Ah, I need a new one. He's swimming too fast. Don't blow bubbles at me. Rude. Where do our piggies go when the water fills it? Are they swimming somewhere? Or do they just disappear? Be funny if they like were dog paddling above us or something.
Disappear, I think.
Yeah. Get another trident. Oh, and then they reappear. Potato aim for me. He shot me. Very rude. Hey, you shot me.
No.
Oh, so one of these stinky guys had a trident of darkness, did he? Well, then it's clear that they started using weapons against us. We should be very worried. Our piggies! Oh yeah, they just disappear. I just saw them both sitting there. And they disappear. And they missed an opportunity to let them just dog paddle around in the water with us. I guess it's simpler to just render out. How funny would it be though if we're like fighting all these guys down here and they're just like dog paddling in a circle somewhere. I demand it. Yeah, I'll tweet out to the developers to do that. There he is. Treasury Vault Master. Dude blocked my shot, I think. Oh, where'd he go? I want to fight these peasants. There he is. Got him. To the vault. Granola Grunter.
Good loot.
Really?
Aye.
Let's see. Hunting spear. Finest fishhook. Hunting spear. Kraken's tentacles. Seems like more loot than a skeleton fort.
Aye.
Pearls. Interesting. Most interesting.
Aye. I got a finest fish hook pack.
Fish hook packs and spear packs. Huzzah.
Aye.
That everything? Grab a couple of tridents.
Oh no, we sunk.
Uh-oh, did we really? Oh.
No. Everything is okay.
You hooligan.
LOL. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. It's happened to me before, but only when I was like, actually near another ship when I dove. Thought he was gonna just mind his own business. I think that's everything. Yeah, a couple of tridents. Oh, looks like that mermaid might have my last trident. Dang it. Potato am. I just harpooned the mermaid.
I got a hunting spear tip pack.
Nice. Ahoy. Yeah, it's so small we almost missed it. Oh, there's a few more things over there, isn't there?
I got a hunting spear
Yeah,
tip
now I
pack.
see them. There's shiny things in the water. No
Thanks.
problem. I think that's everything. No, we're at the northeast corner or the northwest corner of the map. Well, we gotta head south. Ashen Winds over there. Like, do they even do Forts of Fortune anymore? Sanctuary outpost to the southeast. Oops. Alright. Here's what I'm thinking as our last event. Probably need to sell everything and lower our flag regardless. Then do either Fort of the Damned or do Hourglass. Would you be up for either of those? The Fort of the Damned we can do under Athena's and gain a little extra with it. Community weekend's over, so Hourglass might be sweaty. I'd be like, whatever. But we would risk losing our rowboat and stuff. Any thoughts? Whoops. I didn't mean to jump off so soon. I wanted to sword thrust. I'm checking the island for goodies. Guess I could have just used my telescope, hoping there'd be a horn of fair winds here.
Aye.
Some angry ocean crawlers. I don't see anything. There's just another trident. Nothing worth nothing. Shuffle, shuffle. I'm coming back, Goonie. Ah, black screen. We're sunk.
Aye. 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 Enemy here.
Yeah, how about Oh. I got him.
Everything is okay.
He's obviously impersonating Goonie. I'll get him. Seems immune to my attacks. Obviously a cheater. Hacking.
Aye. 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 Aye.
Oh shoot, are our sails still up? Why are we going so fast? Charge! Ah! Our sails are partially down. Don't worry, I'm selling the splash tail fin, whatever he is. Alright. Ah, our ship.
Aye.
8 bone collars. Now. Yeah. Or should we just do another like hunter's call or something? And do something to draw a little attention to us for our last event. Get some PvP. And vote down our hunter's flag. Bananas. Voted our hunter's call flag down.
Aye.
Gonna do a quick Fort of the Damned for Athena's.
Aye. No. No. Aye.
What's on the horizon
On
today?
the horizon today.
Go wherever the wind carries you.
Little Athena's flag. Been a while since we've done a Fort of the Damned. Ashen Winds. And we shall dive to the Skull of Destiny. It's our last ditch effort for a Fort of Fortune. Like, I'm not really sure. I don't know if you have ideas. I'm not sure how else we could really try to go for a Fort of Fortune. Like, we're working on Hunter's Call and jumping servers like a good amount. But we're just having bad luck, or they've made them a lot more rare now that the Chest of Fortune is in them. I don't think I've ever gone so long without seeing a Fort of Fortune. For a second, I was like, this isn't Fort of the Damned. Right, oh yeah, we gotta get the Skull of Destiny first.
This is FOTD. Aye.
Ah, so you know, it's a ghost fleet. It's about every type of event there could be, except a Fort of Fortune. These rocks. close by. Darn phantoms. Noise. Flee the scene.
I.
Pineapple. Take this pineapple. Ah, they're still after me. They do not want me to take this pineapple. Hut. Hut. Which way to the Fort of the Damned? Oh, what's that over there? Could it be? Is it a horn? Oh no, it's a stinking trident. I don't want a trident. I'll take this storage crate though. Oh, we certainly, hey, there's a Amethyst Isle Hopper in here. Not a bad little fishy. Ooh, that little water cave in there looks cool.
I.
We can use that trident on the big boss man if our keg pile goes awry. Which direction for Fort of the Damned, my good man? We're at Lone Cove. Southeast. Say.
I.
Any thoughts on Fort of Fortune, Goonie? Think we're just kind of doing everything we can and we're just not getting lucky? Game hates us.
Yes, Foth is not in existence anymore. That's my thoughts.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Game hates us.
Oh, you can always get a chest of legends for our troubles. Leaving this trident up here. Definitely use that on the big boss man. If our keg pile fails for whatever reason. Amethyst Isle Hopper. Time for some cooking. An interesting purple fish. See this glowing purple fish? Look at it, Goonie. Look at it.
I.
Looks like it could be fancy.
Oh. Fancy
Good
fish.
one to sell.
I. I.
Are we at the Fort of the Damned?
No. 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 No.
We're at a fort. A fort of the
I.
slightly inconvenienced. Ah, Hidden Spring Keep. It's usually where a Fort of Fortune would appear. If we would ever get one. Can't have Athena's loot, would they?
No.
That one's gonna run straight into some rocks. Alright, literally just ramming us. So we're trying to mind our own business. Get out of here. Sound like Mayor Quimby from Simpsons.
I got bugged off.
Uh-oh.
LOL.
Get out of here. Trying to pit us, like trying to ram us again off our course. Go away, I don't want to be your friend. You get it, Goonie. Light him up. I shall continue. Steer away from the storm a little bit. I really just throw a bone collar over the ship. I'm the worst.
LOL. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Everything is okay.
Fireworks. Alright, steering us out of the storm. Continuing south by southeast. A little off course, but not bad. I think I see the fog of the fort. The more we turn that way, the more our sails are in the wind. Anywho. Still playing a Kingdom Deliverance, Goonie?
Fine.
Nice.
Fine.
Can't get enough of that game, huh?
Yes.
Those are the best, and you just can't put them down.
Fun game. I also bought KCD1.
KCD1? What's KCD1?
Same game.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. It was a 2. Shuffle, shuffle.
Kingdom K, come see the Liberty.
Look, Goonie, I'm the Titanic.
KC